Alright guys, sorry, camera. You know, of course you all know. But I was just doing this, and I meant to pause the recording, but instead I hit the stop button. But anyways, this is my thoughts on The Legend of Korra, Book 3, Episode 10. Long live the Queen. And come on, with what happened in this episode, that's gotta be a Lion King reference, right? 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 Yes. Kinda, sorta, maybe, not really. I don't know. But I think it is. It's gotta be. Because, you know, Mufasa died, and Hu Ting died, so. Let's just get on with my notes that I got in this handy-dandy notebook here. Helping out the pretty girl I see instead of the avatar. Like, can you please chain me up to the railing? Thank you. Can you give me some water? No! Nor rocks, nor fire. I mean, I guess there's air, but we can't really control that. Gee. You need to be fired. Let's see, where am I? What do you do in prison when you're in there for 13 years? I'm not killing the spider right now, Mary Stewart. Wait, hold on. Alright, I'll be back. I'm gonna be sure to press this pause button this time. Okay, there was no spider. Sorry, I just have to check to see what that was. There wasn't a spider. My sister saw a nail that has been in this house forever, but she just didn't. But for some reason, she just now realized it. You know, there's a part of me that's kind of glad she's going off to college. Tomorrow, actually. Wow. Already here. Where was I? I think I was talking about what you do in prison. What's an I? You gonna shut up, garbage truck? Huh? He's just gonna keep on humming along. I'm sorry if you guys heard that. It's not in my control. But soon, the whole world will be. But most likely not. But, yeah, asking what do you do in prison for 13 years, it kind of makes me think of Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, because that was when they were all talking about 13 years since the Dark Lord. And then Bolin brought up a pretty interesting plot line. Gazan and Minghua shipping. I'm on board. I don't know what this was, but I'm on board. Minghua and Gazan. Let's do it. Cabbage Corp. So glad they mentioned Cabbage Corp, because the only mentions that I've ever encountered with Cabbage Corp is Book 1. No, not my Cabbage Corp. And my thoughts on The Legend of Korra, Book 2, Episodes 10 and 11, where I mentioned where did Cabbage Corp sell the Northern Water Tribe mecha tanks. Asami is... General Star Child's gonna love this, because Asami is not being a... what do you call it? An honorary member. She's contributing so much. And that's a good thing. That's a very good thing. This lighting seems very off right now, but wait. Maybe if I close this up, maybe if I open it up. No, that's not creative inspire. Oh well. Maybe if I this. A little bit better, but I'll have to lean back, so let's just deal with the weird lighting. It's alright lighting. I don't know why I kind of feel like I need to check these things up, but oh well. And where am I? Yeah, Asami being like a great member, and I'm loving this so much. Port Bosco. Alright, so you eat the bear, but then you name a port after him. either Doug or Rob, one of the Walker brothers said, "You killed an endangered species. You made it extinct. The bear, so very rare." And be quiet. Oh, that's a lumber truck. Anyway, it's still loud. Dangs are here, doing good with them negotiations. I mean, yes, you're gonna kill your instinct. Your intentions are to kill the queen, but you're gonna wait to get KORRA before you did that. Well, I mean, you did it before you got KORRA, but that's because the whole thing happened. So, still, he killed her. Thank the Lord. Sorry, not saying murder is good, but that. She was, like I said in my thoughts for the premiere, or not for the premiere, for the Earth Queen episode, she is Queen Meanie. Not Nightmare Moon Pinky, this girl is Queen Meanie. Hunk of junk. I love that, I just love that line. Sorry, it's not my fault this airship's a hunk of junk. Gosh darn it, Cabbage Corp. Do better. Do good. Avoid evil. Father McDonald. Well, Father McDonald didn't say that, but that's his motto. That airship needs a lot more crew. They had 4 people. 4 people. How do you expect... And you're transporting the Avatar. And all you had was 4 people. Earth Queen, you have lost your mind. Berlin is never going to meddle with Ezzy because there were 2 times. Count them. 2 times when he was going when they built it up for him to be earthbending, or not earthbending, metal bending. Did I say earthbending when I said Berlin's never going to? If I did, I meant metal bending. But yeah, and I don't think he's ever going to get it. I'm sorry, I do not think he's going to get it. And if he does, it's probably going to be in episode 100. I'm not exaggerating, I'm saying, in the distant future, episode 13 is going to be episode 100 of all of Avatar, so. And I really love the first one, because that's how the fans are when we try to bend. Or maybe that's just me, but, come on, fire, bend! Dang it. Come on, earth, bend! Dang it. Come on, water, bend! Dang it. Come on, air, bend! Dang it. Lightning! Oh. Spirit? Oh. Metal! Blood. What are you doing? You're trying to control the blood within your body. Lynn the detective. Love Lynn the detective type and seeing her at her work. Thank you, Lynn. Thank you, Lynn. But she is not an animal person. Wah! First you say the daylight on me, then you want to lick me, and Papa's running all over. No. Here, join these and leave me alone. Oh, Lynn, you need to come to the Birmingham Zoo. I will make you love the animals. What in the world is that thing that was chasing him in the desert? KORRA said it has not a spirit. Well, then what in the world is it? Go back to the spirit world, go to Wan Shi Tong's spirit library, and get the information. He was in that desert for a while. He should have that information. Batman Arkham games reference. with Zahir being up top. I don't know. I just got those vibes of the Batman Arkham games. Oh, man, I love those games so much, especially since he's an airbender, so he has the glider, so he could have done take down. Well, he doesn't have grappling hook. Never mind then. So Gazan can earthbend. I don't know if we saw that in the past episodes, but I did notice that this episode that he, earthbended back the little earth gloves of the deity. Assassination. Since she was a person, since the Earthling was a figure of high ruling, that murder was assassination. Like Abe Lincoln's death, or JFK's, or trying to think of someone other than a U.S. president that was assassinated. Julius Caesar. That probably would have been the easiest one to think of. Man, Grandma Jin wasn't too happy about the Earth Queen's death. Those prisoners were, though. Zahir's scar. Now, I said at the very beginning of this video that this is probably a Lion King reference, but I just realized that, scar that's on his eyebrow, like right here, is on his left eye. Kind of like Zuko's, but the villain's scar from the Lion King also had a scar right here. So, Zahir. What is up? Man, this like the citizens are taking control, like chaos unleash. Discord would be happy. Oh man, Discord would be loving it up if he could reign his chaos freely. Of course, he'd take it back over, but I mean, still, he'd love it. The elements being in the tree, there's not much that can do to reverse it. So. I just realized that we haven't gotten much waterbending from KORRA this season. When there was a lot of waterbending last season, and even in season 1 there was some a lot of waterbending, but now it seems he's mainly doing earthbending, firebending, and airbending. Now I see why we're doing a lot of airbending, because this is like a very airbender-like type season, with all the new airbenders coming in, and KORRA's just now learned airbending, so we want to see that she has mastered it. But I feel like you could probably get some waterbending still in there. Let's see here, where am I? Oh, Asami. Always trying to make business, aren't we? You guys want to use a slightly used sand sailor? And then, of course, is that have we been in the desert too long, or is that actually a dragon? That is actually a dragon. How did that dragon come to be, though? I've heard, some rumors that it was that egg that, in the comics, that, Aang and Kuzan found. But I don't know. That is a long incubation. Over 100 years. Almost 200 years. Man, how long do dragons live? Like 1,000? We got Lord Zuko back. Loving that. I was worried that he was not going to return, but he has, which means Charlie, aka Emergency Awesome, loves this. And with the little core vlogs over on that guy with the glasses, I find myself agreeing a lot more with Rob than Doug. I don't know why, but I just have. This episode is nearly perfect. It is nearly perfect. There's one lacking. Just one lacking thing that's lacking in this episode. The best character has not been seen for 3 episodes. Where is Jinora? I mean, good grief, people. Janora. I actually found a great picture of Janora. That's my screensaver. And hold on, I'll see if I can get it up for you guys. If I can't, well, then I'll just, like, it's a slight detour, but it's Janora, so it's worth it. If my computer would turn... Oh, there it is. Yeah, I actually could not watch this one for some reason on Nick.com, but I did. But I was saved. I watched it via KORRA Spirit. KORRA Spirit is, if you do not know who KORRA Spirit is, then what are you doing? You're a fan of the show. How do you not know who KORRA Spirit is? So here, go to Google, because I have this weird thing where it starts out on YouTube. This is kind of helpful, because I do a lot of stuff on YouTube, obviously. I've got this channel. Images. Go into the images. And for some reason you can't do it by looking at Janora. You have to, for some reason you get it by typing in the quote of Guru Lahima, which is, let go of your earthly tether into the void and become wind. And I'll see if I can get the awesome Janora picture up here, if I can find it. Where'd it go? Oh, here it is. Here it is. I found it. Wait, what? What is this? This is not what I wanted. This is what I wanted. Alright. I'll need to bring this in. Look at her! Best character. I got that for my phone. As my lock screen. Because Janora is just the best. Oh man. I love Janora so much. And this episode, even though it lacked Janora, it was still very, very, very good. And it got Tim Hedrick to be my second favorite writer. Now, if you remember, my list is just noticed something weird. My curtain over here. Let me just fix that out. Huh. Oh, but like my top 3 writers are Aaron Ehasz, Elizabeth Welch, Ehasz, and then Tim Hedrick. Well, Elizabeth Welch, Tim Hedrick. Tim Hedrick has been booped up to number 2, and Elizabeth Welch number 3. I don't think the Welches are not the Welches. The Ehasz group is here in KORRA. I think they were just in ATLA, which means Tim might even replace Aaron. Sorry, Tim. I mean, come on. And with that said, we're gonna end this video off with naming off the remaining world leaders. Earth Queen Hutting has been eliminated. All that is left is Chief Tomnak of the Southern Water Tribe, Chief Desna of the Northern Water Tribe, Chief Eska of the Northern Water Tribe, the Fire Lord of the Fire Nation. Still don't know her name. We need to meet her. Lord Zuko of the Fire Nation, Master Tenzin of Air Temple Island, and is there anyone else? Oh, and President Raiko of the Republic of Nations. What is it called again? President Raiko of the United Nations. And these are getting so long, I hate uploading these. 3, 2, 1, stop.